Hi there, internet fans. I'm going to try and go live again. Somehow my other stream got disrupted somehow. So we are talking about, I specifically am going to talk about the basics of SEO and how to market online. And this whole video just came about from a conversation I had with a very good friend that I've known for many years. Just got off the phone with him probably a half hour ago now because I've had another conversation about SEO and marketing. And this individual is selling a product online. So they have an actual product, they have a storefront. They have tremendous amount of knowledge about their product, and what they sell is a very good quality product, all pros. And they're actually selling a couple of units every week. However, their understanding of SEO, which he's trying to get more and more into, is rough at best. So I get a lot of phone calls. And number two, very old school sales mentality where, we have to boast and promise and dun 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 dun. I keep on telling this individual, you do not need to boast. You don't need to do anything from a marketing point of view. You just need to provide good quality knowledge. But more specifically, from an SEO point of view, I've actually had a couple of conversations with people, this one, and then somebody who's actually very knowledgeable, very smart marketing person, and they really wanted to dive deep into the SEO for their product. And it's a service-based business. And the reality is, I'm like, you don't need to do that because you're going to organically, by creating content, maybe through a blog, through social media, through video, which is my favorite because we actually get to express who we are and people get to see who we are. We get to connect with people in such a unique way on video that when you naturally talk about your product, the SEO in essence is going to be taken care of. Now, there are much deeper things. You need to actually put the content somewhere. You need to make sure you optimize the title, make sure you go through all the steps in YouTube, make sure that's properly optimized, tags, incorporating the video into the website. Again, title, description, interlinking. Yes, there's more. But from a basic point of view, SEO is really about finding out what it is that people are interested in. What do they have questions about? What are their misconceptions about when it comes to the product or service that you provide? FAQs, by the way, are a great SEO tool. It's one of them that I recommend to all my client websites because it hits so many different parts of one. FAQs are designed to answer the questions that most of the clients, the prospects have. Number two, FAQs are designed to be short. You just boom, answer the question. That's it. You're not selling anything. You're answering a question. So from an SEO point of view, if I'm looking for how to ABC, and you actually provide that information through an FAQ, through a blog, through a video, this is how you do ABC. People are going to naturally find your product. Now, the one thing that I think a lot of business owners make the mistake of, though, a lot of times, is they stop in their head and they think, okay, this is what people need to know. And that's a big mistake because now we start, as business owners, we start pulling information from our brains, which is now complicating things because we're not the client. We don't think like the client. We don't have the same, I'm going to say, limited information that the client has or the prospect has. Otherwise, that prospect would not be on Google searching for solutions. Typically, business owners know what the process is, they know what the solution is, and they start speaking at a very high level point of view, if you will, and there might be using industry lingo, industry terms that nobody's looking for because the layperson, your ideal client or prospect, doesn't even know to use that language. So from a business owner's point of view, if you're a dentist, as an example, that's kind of a universal business that we can all relate to, I hope. And you offer teeth whitening, it's really important that you create content around teeth whitening. And when you provide this information, it's strictly educational. That's one of my really big pet peeves with some people is they get in this mind mindset where I got to have all the business. Everybody, and the only way people are going to know that they should do business with me is because I'm the best, I'm the greatest, I do all this. And the reality is, if you're a dentist, as an example, and you have a thriving practice, you really don't need to boast that you're the best. It should come across naturally, especially when you're doing and creating content, video content. It's going to come across naturally and organically. All you need to do is position yourself as an expert in your industry, provide your prospects, your clients, those new people that are moving into town with quality information. And some of that quality information needs to be why you don't want to get your teeth whitened. There are reasons, I'm sure, why people shouldn't whiten their teeth, or these are the things you need to be careful of when you want to whiten your teeth. And a lot of people get very fearful as business owners. Oh, I don't want to talk bad about my product. You do need to do that. You need to be honest. When you're honest with people, that is why people are going to buy from you. We have to create that relationship, that bond, before people buy. And the way you do that is by providing quality information. A lot of people come to me from an SEO point of view, and based on their business, I'm going to go, look, sometimes SEO is not the right play for you. It's not the right tool, or it is the right tool, but we really should be focused on this over here if you want business right away and you're just starting a website. Being honest with people, do not twist those words around. And what I mean by that is you have your own personal interpretations, your own ideas of what people say to you based on your reality. However, people have their own interpretation or reality based on what they're saying. And one of the simplest examples I can think of is if you're in the car, truck, automobile industry, as an example. If people are searching for automobile on a regular basis, and you prefer the word car, and you, in your mind, you see the two words as interchangeable, for somebody else, it's not going to be interchangeable. Also, from an SEO point of view, realize that Google's algorithm is an algorithm. It's a mathematical black and white system for determining what an exact match is and what's close. Now, yes, Google is smart enough to know that automobile, car are similar. However, they're not the same. So strictly from an SEO point of view, using the exact words that your clients are using is very important. From a psychological, from a conversion, how am I going to get people to actually view my product and then buy? You want to make people feel comfortable, like they've landed in the right place. We hit that button, we hit a link, and we're like, I hope I've landed on the right content, that I get to the right website that has the solution. And if I'm looking for automobile repair and I land on a car repair, yes, it sounds very similar. However, in my mind, there are going to be some red flags. Is this the same? I was searching for automobile repair, and here they're talking about car repair as an example. So using the exact words that other people use is going to be very important. So that is my live stream on SEO, the basics of SEO. It really came about from this conversation that I had with somebody, and they wanted a concern. They're doing the Neil Patel thing, which I totally love. They bought the subscription, and he's just bouncing different thoughts and ideas as he has over the years. And it's like, oh, stop overthinking it. It really doesn't have to be for you local based businesses. It really doesn't have to be difficult. Simply find out what it is your clients are interested in and create content that answers those questions. From there, they're going to want to do business with somebody who answers their question in a way that they understand and feels credible. And that's really all you need to do from a marketing point of view. It is simply that easy. So I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm going to end this stream. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free to leave those below. Take care, everybody.